Insane. Everything he does is just on another level.
In today's video, we're gonna show you this amazing indoor 8,000 gallon koi pond.
He's a really cool guy. He's the main man inside.
Hey, how you doing? Even nice to meet you. This is Andy, guys. He's the owner and the builder of this koi pond. I've seen a lot of crazy ponds around the whole world, but this one is absolutely insane. I'm going to tell you everything about the build of this 8,000 gallon koi pond. Andy's going to show us his filtration room. We're going to talk about the koi because there are not many koi in here.
Less, I think there's 12.
12 in there, but the quality, guys, insane. Andy wanted to create a place where he could enjoy his fish and geckos. This combination creates a subtropical climate in the building. Andy is a constructor by profession and has done the construction himself. Of course, this sometimes brought its challenges.
Yeah, that was one of the main things. When I built the pond, I wanted a soundproof wall. You can probably hear it now, the water running, because the door's open. But I wanted a soundproof wall between the pump room and the koi house. Because as much as I like the sound of running water, sometimes it's nice to have it quiet as well. It took me a while to get planning permission because it was such a big building. That was a bit of a battle in itself to get the planning permission.
The man cave that Andy built is beautiful. Everything has been thought about. Air treatment, filters and climate control. For a pond like this you need some space in your garden, explains Andy.
It's a 7.5 metre square, and then it's sort of, the garden goes off at 45 degrees. I've got the pump room goes 45 degrees on from that, so I think the back of the building is somewhere near 15 metres long, and then it sort of goes, it's a funny shaped building, just had to kind of squeeze it in the garden.
The building has a number of unique features. One is a window that allows the fish to be admired from the garden. For example, during a barbecue lunch.
I built my first pond, and it was lovely in the summer, and then I realised by about November that koi keeping is not a winter hobby, and we were sort of sitting out there with blankets on. It was just freezing and horrible. 6 months a year, it was just not enjoyable as a hobby. So I thought if I build it inside and heat the building, then it would just be a nice hobby all year round.
In the building, the geckos can climb freely due to the constant temperature of 26 to 28 degrees Celsius, and of course the high humidity. If I have been informed correctly, this is the Madagascar gecko, which, as the name suggests, is common around the east coast of this island. These animals mainly live in banana trees and eat insects, fruits, and even nectar.
We've got quite a few of those scattered around. There's another one on that.
Oh yeah, we can zoom in on that one. It's a big one.
So we've got these, they just free roam. They've got different feeding stations around all over the place.
Yeah, really nice.
They're pretty cool.
Every pond is different. So also the technical aspect of it. Before we start catching the fish and give a tour of the self-installed filter system, I'm curious about the dimensions of the pond and the gigantic window.
8,000 gallons, 3 bottom drains and 1 skimmer. I don't think there's any mistakes building it, but if I'd done it again, I'd probably put a 4th bottom drain in, just to get the option of a bit more flow.
What is the size of the window?
This one's 4 metres by 960, I think it is. I think the glass is actually 1 metre, but it goes below the floor. And then the front window is 2.1 by 600 or 700, something like that.
To keep the water as clean as possible for the fish, Andy installed a mechanical and biological filter that ensures balanced and healthy water. Powered by Oase pumps, thousands of liters per hour are pumped through the filter.
So I've got 3 bottom drains, and furthest 2 go into this first drum, 1 in the back, 1 in the front. These are Burton's TF 700, which is a through flow. 2 bottom drains at maximum flow, which go up over the shower, and then gravity return into 2 low level 4-inch inlets. The closest bottom drain goes into this second drum, along with the skimmer, and that's just like a slow pull which comes through here into this bio chamber. The reason I went for the through flow drums is because if you look, you can join the 2 drums So I've got them side by side, and I've got 2 slide valves. So at the minute they're working as 2 separate systems. So if one breaks down, it won't affect the other one. But also, if it did break, you can open these 2 slide valves, and they run as one drum. So if something went into fault, you're not stuck. Most people that have 1 drum, if it breaks, they're completely stuck because they've got no other filtration. But this one, I can open those and just pull through the 2nd drum if it did go down. They don't break, but the only time they've ever gone wrong is human error, is when I've left a valve open or something like that. But they've got another thing that's great is this. It's a text alert system. So if this drum goes down, if we get a power cut, it sends me a text, and you can add up to 10 phone numbers. So it can text me, whoever, text you, you set up whoever you want. You can send you emails. It does everything. It's a great system.
It's been a while since Andy's bowled any of these fish. Put his faith in me to get them out. Yeah, hopefully they don't jump.
If we talk about the koi, we have like 12 amazing high quality fish in here.
Less is more. Ideally, I've got a setup that can grow them big, so I wanted to. Can you hear the misting systems going on?
Well,
That's the misting system for the lizards. Yeah, I wanted to go less fish so they grow. The idea is buy something that's got the potential to get jumbo. There's always an argument what jumbo is, but in my opinion,
this is already
85, 90 is pretty jumbo in my opinion. But dream is to get something way over a metre. That's the goal. Yeah. Well, they're not small anymore. There was the Maritime and this 4-step here, or 3/4-step. These are Momotaros that I bought from Koi Water Barn in Kent. Cheap fish that had been there all season and nobody had bought them. And I bowled them up and couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I bought both. It was just such good quality. It's something that people, they go straight to Nisai, Sansai, and they forget about the toe side, but there's some real good deals to have. I don't know what size they are now, maybe we'll bowl one up later, but I would guess they're nearly 70 now, and it's done that in less than 2 years.
unbelievable.
For very cheap money, very cheap money. Tail, so they can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are really friendly.
Are they?
Yeah,
Okay.
Really friendly. Yeah.
More so than the day geckos.
Yeah, they're not to be handled. The day geckos.
Yeah.
They're friendly, but they're not really handleable pets.
Yeah.
You can hand feed them, but you shouldn't really touch them because their skin's really soft. So they're just sort of ornamental lizards.
Yeah,
but these are really cool. These are really friendly.
Do these go out or do they stay in here?
There is some.
Andy still has plenty of plans and dreams for the future of his man cave and pond. The fish Andy has selected are amazing and he can work here for hours or just relax. While Chris, Steve and Andy continue talking about this unique pond, subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments what you think of the video before going to the next video. In the next video I'm with Ricky and we take a look at the UK's largest koi fish facility and these amazing fish.